Hello everyone, and welcome to School Subjects Online. Today, we're stepping back in time to explore a civilization that has left an indelible mark on our world, ancient Rome. Imagine a world without skyscrapers, without cars, a world where togas were all the rage. The Roman civilization, despite its distance from us in time, continues to shape our lives in countless ways. From the words we speak to the buildings we inhabit, the echoes of ancient Rome are all around us. Get ready to uncover the stories behind the Colosseum's grandeur, the ingenuity of Roman aqueducts, and the artistry of their mosaics. It's about understanding how a civilization that thrived centuries ago continues to shape our world today. When we think of ancient Rome, images of crumbling ruins often come to mind. But these ruins, far from signifying failure, whisper tales of an empire's grandeur and ingenuity. They stand as testaments to a civilization that dared to dream big and build even bigger. From the sun-drenched hills of Italy, the Roman Empire stretched its powerful arms across vast territories, leaving its mark on continents and cultures. At its heart stood Rome, a city pulsing with life, ambition, and a thirst for knowledge. The Romans, known for their military prowess and strategic brilliance, were also master builders, skilled engineers, and patrons of the arts. Our journey through ancient Rome begins with a structure that needs no introduction: the Colosseum. This iconic amphitheater, a symbol of Rome's power and architectural genius, could hold up to 80,000 spectators. Beneath the Colosseum's grandeur lies an intricate network of tunnels, chambers, and passageways. These underground labyrinths, known as the Hypogeum, housed gladiators, animals, and stage props, ready to be lifted to the arena floor through a series of ingenious mechanisms. From the heart of the city, we turn our attention to the outskirts of Rome, where another engineering marvel awaits: the aqueducts. These towering structures, some stretching for miles, were the lifelines of Roman cities, carrying fresh water from distant springs and mountains to bustling urban centers. The Romans' understanding of gravity and hydraulics allowed them to construct these impressive water systems. They weren't just functional. Many aqueducts featured elegant arches and graceful curves, transforming these engineering feats into works of art that graced the Roman landscape. The Romans' architectural achievements wouldn't have been possible without a secret ingredient: concrete. This revolutionary material, far more durable than anything that came before, allowed the Romans to construct buildings on a scale never seen before. The Romans combined volcanic ash, lime, and water to create a mixture that hardened into a rock-like substance, capable of withstanding the test of time. This innovative use of readily available materials revolutionized construction, and its legacy can be seen in structures that have stood for centuries, a testament to the ingenuity of Roman builders. Now, let's step inside a Roman classroom. Imagine a world without laptops, tablets, or even printed books. Roman children, at least the boys from wealthy families, learned their ABCs and numbers on wax tablets, etching their lessons with a stylus. Education was highly valued in Roman society, seen as essential for success in both public and private life. Instead of textbooks, Roman students relied on scrolls, meticulously handwritten copies of important texts. They studied Latin grammar, literature, and history, memorizing passages from famous orators and poets. Why was public speaking so important in ancient Rome? Well, imagine yourself standing in the heart of the Roman Forum, surrounded by throngs of people. This bustling marketplace of ideas was where Romans gathered to debate politics, law, and philosophy. The ability to articulate your thoughts clearly and persuasively could sway public opinion, influence the course of justice, or even determine the fate of empires. From a young age, Roman boys were trained to become effective speakers. This emphasis on public speaking instilled in them a sense of civic duty and prepared them for leadership roles in Roman society. The Romans' love for learning extended beyond their own language. They were fascinated by Greek culture and language, considering it a mark of sophistication and intellectual prowess. Many wealthy Romans hired Greek tutors for their children, ensuring they were fluent in both languages. This fascination with Greek culture enriched Roman literature, art, and philosophy, demonstrating their openness to embracing ideas from other civilizations. Just as the Romans embraced Greek language and literature, we too can learn and grow by engaging with diverse cultures and perspectives. Let's hit the road, Roman style. When we think of Roman ingenuity, we can't forget their incredible road system. Imagine traveling from one end of the Roman Empire to the other, not on bumpy dirt paths, but on smooth, paved roads that seem to stretch endlessly. The Romans were masters of road building, and their network of roads, spanning over 50,000 miles, connected their vast empire like never before. These roads weren't just pathways, they were lifelines that facilitated trade, communication, and military movement. Roman legions, renowned for their discipline and efficiency, marched in perfect formation along these roads, their footsteps echoing across the centuries. These roads allowed Roman armies to move swiftly across vast distances, ensuring the empire's expansion and security. From the well-trodden roads, we move indoors to experience another marvel of Roman technology, the Hypocaust system. Imagine stepping into a Roman bathhouse on a chilly day, feeling the warmth radiate not just from the air, but from the floors and walls themselves. That's the magic of the Hypocaust, an ingenious underfloor heating system that brought warmth and comfort to Roman homes, bathhouses, and even military camps. A furnace located below the building heated air that circulated through a network of hollow spaces beneath the floor. The Romans even incorporated clay pipes within the walls, further distributing the heat and creating a surprisingly efficient heating system. The Romans' mastery of engineering extended beyond roads and heating systems. They built bridges that defied gravity, aqueducts that quenched the thirst of entire cities, and sewers that ensured sanitation. They didn't have modern machinery or complex tools. They relied on their understanding of physics, mathematics, and sheer human ingenuity. Their bridges, often featuring elegant arches, spanned rivers and ravines, connecting communities and facilitating trade. Their aqueducts, those marvels of water engineering we explored earlier, brought fresh water from miles away, ensuring a steady supply for a growing population. And their sewer systems, a testament to their understanding of public health, carried waste away from urban centers, contributing to a cleaner and healthier living environment. Imagine strolling through the streets of ancient Rome, a city alive with color, sound, and artistic expression. Everywhere you look, from the walls of grand temples to the floors of modest homes, art tells stories, celebrates victories, and reflects the Roman spirit. The Romans, inspired by the artistic traditions of Greece and other conquered cultures, developed a distinctive style that celebrated their power, their gods, and the beauty of the everyday. Roman artists excelled in various mediums, from the grandeur of marble sculpture to the intricate details of frescoes and mosaics. Statues of emperors and gods, often larger than life, adorned public spaces, projecting an aura of power and authority. Among the most enduring forms of Roman art are their mosaics. Imagine taking thousands of tiny pieces of colored glass, stone, or ceramic and arranging them to create intricate designs. These masterpieces served as both art and storytelling, preserving scenes from Roman life and mythology. Step into a Roman villa, and you might find a mosaic depicting a chariot race or a hunting scene. The Romans' mastery of color and perspective brought these scenes to life. As the sun begins to set, casting long shadows across the city, the citizens of Rome flock to another artistic spectacle, the theater. Imagine yourself seated among the throngs of people, the air abuzz with anticipation, as the curtain rises, or rather, is lowered, on a Roman play. Roman theaters, often built into hillsides for natural acoustics, were open-air venues where people from all walks of life gathered to be entertained, challenged, and transported by the power of live performance. Roman theater drew inspiration from Greek traditions but developed its own unique characteristics. Comedies, often featuring stock characters and slapstick humor, provided laughter and satire. Tragedies, with their tales of love, loss, and betrayal, explored the depths of human emotion. Imagine gazing upon a sky ablaze with stars, each twinkling light representing a deity watching over you. That's how the ancient Romans viewed their world, a place where gods and goddesses influenced every aspect of life. Instead of one god, the Romans worshipped a multitude of deities, each with their own distinct personality, powers, and domains. This collection of gods and goddesses is known as a pantheon, and the Roman pantheon was as diverse and complex as the empire itself. At the helm of this divine hierarchy stood Jupiter, the king of the gods, ruler of the heavens, and protector of Rome. Alongside Jupiter stood his wife Juno, the queen of the gods, known for her protective nature and her association with marriage and childbirth. To honor their gods and goddesses, the Romans constructed magnificent temples throughout the empire. Imagine walking amidst towering columns, the air thick with the scent of incense, as you approach a temple dedicated to your patron deity. These sacred spaces, often built on elevated ground or in prominent locations, served as both places of worship and stunning examples of Roman architecture. Inside these temples, priests and priestesses performed rituals, offered sacrifices, and consulted oracles to seek guidance from the gods. Ordinary citizens would also visit temples to offer prayers, make vows, and leave offerings of food, drink, or incense, hoping to appease the gods and secure their favor. Religion wasn't confined to grand temples in ancient Rome. It permeated every aspect of daily life, from the humblest homes to the bustling marketplaces. Imagine a Roman family beginning their day with prayers to the household gods, the Lares and Penates, who protected the home and ensured the family's well-being. Farmers prayed to Ceres, the goddess of agriculture, for a bountiful harvest. Merchants sought the favor of Mercury, the god of commerce and travel, for successful business ventures. These gods and goddesses weren't distant figures, they were seen as active participants in the lives of mortals. Their presence felt in every success and every hardship. Imagine waking up in ancient Rome, the sun casting its golden light on the cobblestone streets below. Life in this bustling city was a vibrant tapestry of sights, sounds, and smells. For the average Roman, each day was a blend of work, family, and leisure, all playing out against the backdrop of this ancient metropolis. As the sun begins its ascent, the city awakens to the sounds of bakers kneading dough, shopkeepers preparing their stalls, and the lively chatter of citizens greeting each other in the streets. For many, work began early, whether it was tending to crops in the surrounding countryside, crafting goods in a workshop, or assisting with the family business. Life in ancient Rome was far from leisurely for most, but it was a life infused with a strong sense of community and purpose. Homes of the Roman people. Not all Romans lived in sprawling palaces. Homes varied greatly, reflecting the social hierarchy. Wealthy Romans had opulent villas, often in the countryside. Most Romans lived in modest dwellings called insulae. These multi-story buildings were often cramped and lacked amenities. Section 3. The heart of Roman life: food, family, and community. Despite their differences, all Romans valued family and community. Family was the bedrock of society, and meals were a time for connection and sharing stories. Beyond their homes, Romans found community in marketplaces, public baths, and the Colosseum. Public baths were social hubs where people gathered to relax and engage in discussions. Echoes of the past reflect on the enduring legacy of ancient Rome. Their influence shapes our architecture, laws, and language. Look around and you'll see their mark everywhere. Master builders, their designs inspire marvels. Their legal principles laid global foundations, Latin the root of many modern languages. A journey through time. Our exploration of ancient Rome has been a journey through time, a glimpse into a civilization that thrived centuries ago but continues to captivate our imaginations. We've marveled at their architectural achievements and delved into their vibrant art and culture. We've witnessed the grandeur of the Colosseum, the ingenuity of their aqueducts, and the artistry of their mosaics. By studying history, we gain a richer perspective on our own lives. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through ancient Rome. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to School Subjects Online. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep the spirit of discovery alive.